Greetings viewer, and welcome back to yet another Let's Play video with me, CubicSRube98. Today's Let's Play, I phrased this weirdly. Welcome back to Castlevania Circle of the Moon. Wow, that was bad. Anyway, in the last segment, I realized that I actually missed a secret with the stone armor and a magic max up. So let's pick that up. There we go. Yeah, so that was a quick, 10-second bit. Let's move on to the next secret, which is close to the entrance of Machine Tower. Which, unfortunately, means I won't get to show the exit of this place, but maybe I'll show it off later. Maybe. Anyway, be back in a few. Alright, and here we are with a secret that I absolutely could not access earlier, because you need those handy-dandy kicker boots. And here's a new enemy, the Skeleton Boomerang. This is a pretty much useless enemy because it drops the Miracle Armband. Hey, remember that luck ring we got? This is basically a shittier version of it. Miracle Armband gives you 10 luck, and, well, that's about it. Now, if you stand just the right distance from those skeleton boomerangs, you can kind of just watch them throw boomerangs around Nathan Graves, like so. Oh, and they can drop the stylish suit as well. Like I said in the previous video, all that does is it gives you 10 more strength and 40 defense. Not that great. Alright, anyway, I will be back in Catacomb, where we will be getting the next secret. So yeah, that's gonna be quite the trek. Actually, there's a little bit of a pit stop that I wanted to make right here. Now, you might recognize this room from a couple of segments ago, where... Well, actually, I guess it was in the previous... No, it was 2 segments ago, I remember. Anyway, so if you jump down there while having, Jupiter and Manticore, hopefully I can make this work. Only got one shot at this right now. Okay, well, you just saw a secret open up there, and you can go in there, and there's a power-up in there. Unfortunately, for right now, that means, going all the way back up there. Actually, let me rewind a little bit. Maybe I can make it work if I react in time. And there we go. Nice. Alright. So yeah, there's a life max up here, but there's a secret up there too. I don't know how in the hell you would ever discover that without any kind of guide. Unfortunately, the secret is completely useless to us right now. We're gonna go up here. Yeah, there's a sound of bones cracking, and we can't really do much of anything with that right now. So we're gonna ignore that, and I will be back in a bit with the next secret. Okay, I am back yet again, and we are going to snap up this secret right here. After I kill this Earth Demon. Now, something will change in this room. Yeah, there are actual, tough enemies in this room. Bone towers, eh? And a whole bunch of them drop down from the ceiling. Yeah, they're not really a problem. Just hit them a few times with their whip. We can go up here with these new boots. There we go. And that's that. Let's collect this health max up. Excellent. Their common drop is a heart item, and their rare drop is a heart high item, which restores 25 hearts. So if you want to collect a few of those here, not a bad idea because there are so many of them. Now, there is one more secret right now that we can collect. Actually, there are 2 more, so I'll be back in the audience room where we will be gathering up both of those. Be back in a bit. Alright, here we are back in the audience room. Yeah, just like last time, climbing up from the Abyss Stairway was an absolute pain in the ass. But that's okay, because with the jump boots, or kicker boots, whatever they were called, you'll get up here, claim a heart max up, but that's not the end of it. Oh no, is that not the end of it? So now we can access this area too. You try to jump up here without the kicker boots, and you can't. It's just too high to get up here. There's a new enemy here. Skeleton Athlete. These guys have also a card drop. Let me actually check and see if I can kill these guys. Okay, good, I can. Which means I can switch to this. I've actually been wearing my luck sub because these guys are just so damn weak that I can kill them quite easily. So, yeah, I've been trying to pick up some items along the way. Alright, they didn't want to drop the card. That's fine. I'll just leave the room and come back, and I will be back with you guys when I get that card. Oh boy, that took quite a long time. I think I killed those guys a grand total of like 50 times collectively, but it was very much worth it because I got my much coveted Griffin card that is sadly one heaping pile of disappointment. Alright, so Mercury plus Griffin, let's see what we get. You get an attack that locks you in place and you keep hitting things as long as you hold down the button. It sucks because it actually reduces your strength. Yeah, so you get an attack that is not that long range, and is significantly weaker than your regular attack. Well, that's a big letdown, so let's see what this has in mind. Venus and Griffin is... Intelligence is increased by 25%. I don't know why it's not showing it there. That's what it's supposed to do. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I have to use up some MP first. What costs the most? I guess, this thing. Yeah, use up a bit of MP, then let's swap to that. Maybe now it'll show? No? Okay, well, anyway, that improves your intelligence by 25%, but due to what intelligence does in this game, it's completely useless. It drains your intelligence by 4 points a second to improve your MP regeneration rate by 25%. So, right now, with that DSS combo on, I'm restoring 1 MP per second. Without it on, I'm restoring 4. In order to have any kind of net gain from this card effect, you need to have at least 1610... No, more than 1600 base intelligence before you use it. And... in the absolute lowest level you would have to be for that is 81. When you're level 81, you don't need faster MP regeneration because you can just kill everything in your path in like 2 or 3 hits anyway. So yeah, this is even more useless than Mercury and Griffin. So let's try Jupiter and Griffin, see how much of a failure that is. You get this thing right in front of you. Gee, that would have been useful to have about 2 seconds ago when I was sliding through this hallway killing those guys. I believe this costs about 4 MP per second as well. Yeah, so I'm not losing any MP. Not gaining any either, mind you, but that's okay. Wow, it can't even kill them with 1 hit, because it does, I think, half the damage of your whip, right? Yeah, half the damage. And if they run into you, they die. You don't get any drops out of them if they do this, however. Alright, well that sucked. Let's see here. Let's put on Mercury and... No, let's put on Venus and Medjugorje, because I think there is... Is there still another secret I want to show? I think we should check the map. Let's see here. No, not that I can think of at the moment. Well, if it comes back to me, I'll make sure to show off that secret later, but for right now, the answer is a hard no, so I will see you guys at the entrance to the next area. Okay, here we are, back at the Abyss Stairway. Now, this next area has some very, very nice music, so I'm not going to talk at all for a little bit of it, and I'm just going to let you sit back and enjoy it. This is absolutely my favorite track in the entire game, and I'm sure most people who have played this would agree. So, yeah, just kick back a bit while I run through this area, tearing it apart, and enjoy the music. So yeah, it's a nice little piece, isn't it? Really sets the tone nicely, in my opinion. Alright, now, all the enemies here are actually pretty interesting. Well, the Beast Demon, the Gorgon, and the, Werebear are in any event. Gorgon can drop meat, which is the most powerful healing item up to this point. That restores 50 health. In my opinion, it should restore 100 health, but, you know, whatever. The Beast Demon there drops an item that I actually want two of, called the Cursed Ring. And I'll be explaining why that is in a bit. Just trust me on this, the Cursed Ring is ridiculously good for this point in the game. I'm already full of hearts, so there's not really much need to get any more of those. Let's not worry about that for right now, because there are a couple of things to do down here. Just realized I should have been using Mercury and Mandragora that whole time to boost my damage a little bit. Oh well. Oh wait, I missed something. Let's go in here. And there is the next teleporter room. That's 3 out of 5 now. Look at that. It's like we're almost halfway through the game or something. Don't have to kill these bone towers, but I do want to get that nice heart high item. Restore 25 hearts if you really need it. I don't. Honestly, most bosses in this game die so quickly that you don't ever need to refill your hearts on the fly like that. Another secret by breaking that wall with another Gorgon. Which, I don't know about you, that doesn't look like some horrible snake lady to me. I'm a little bit rusty on my Greek mythology and all, but I'm pretty sure that's not a Gorgon. Anyway, we get a heart max up here, and I could proceed on through that door at the top right of this room, but I don't want to do that without the right gear. So, let's go back. Nope. Don't knock me into the teleporter room, please. I'd rather have that not happen. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. Anyway, let's go ahead and put up my luck setup. Luck ring and a miracle armband. Let's see here, DSS, Venus, and Mandragora. And it's quite a rare drop, so I do recommend piling on as much luck as you can get. And I will be back with you guys in... Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Alright, that took, I think, about 20-30 minutes. I must have killed the Beast Demon at least a good 50 times. That was just torture. But it was well worth it. That was very, very tedious. It was worth it, because I finally got 2 Cursed Rings. Look at these stat increases. It gives you plus 30 strength and plus 30 defense to the detriment of your luck stat. It decreases luck by 100 points. But that doesn't matter. You'll be hitting so much harder and you'll be taking so much less damage. So it doesn't matter if you lose 100 luck with this equipped. Alright, it just occurred to me as well that I didn't explain what drops the Werebear has. The Werebear's rare drop is a Strength Ring, which improves strength by 50 points to the detriment of intelligence and defense, I believe it is, both by a total of 10 points each. If you wear 2 Strength Rings, you get 100 strength, but minus 20 to your defense and intelligence stats. Personally, I'd rather have 2 Cursed Rings, because that gives you a nice balance of both offense and defense. It's 80 more defense at the expense of 40 strength. So, in my opinion, it's a pretty fair trade-off. And we're actually going to be sticking with these for quite some time. It won't be until we're close to the end of the game that I'll finally get a replacement for these items. Silk Robe, on the other hand, we're going to be replacing that, not in this segment, but most likely in the next one. Let's see here. Now, let's just proceed on through this area, shall we? We're done in this section of this area, and on to the next section. The Chapel Tower. Yeah, the Eternal Corridor is another one of those areas that you'll never see on your file selection screen because there is no save point in that area. And here's that flame armor again. And he appears in much greater quantities in this area than he did in the Triumph Hallway, so if you want to farm some Heart EX, you can absolutely do that here. He goes down in 3 hits now. We're two-shotting these bone towers and no issues whatsoever. Wait, are they called bone pillars? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, there's a life max up there, but we just cannot reach it. We won't be able to reach that until close to the end of the game, unfortunately. Alright, now up here. Wait for it. New enemy! Bloody Sword. These guys have outrageous defenses, and they only have about 30 health. Unfortunately, they have a card drop. Yeah, so that means I'm gonna have to, well, I'm not gonna off-screen gang that card. It's a very good card for general usage, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I've off-screened so much stuff already, I don't want to waste any more of your guys' time. So let's just go through this area, shall we? Maybe they'll drop it, even with my decreased luck. If they do, that would be great, because I can show off what that does. So, yeah. Now, it can be kind of hard to just judge where these guys are going to go, so if you want, lure them into attacking on the same sort of horizontal plane as you, and then you can slide right into them. Hopefully, you'll kill them in one blow. And if you don't, well, they don't deal that much damage. So, yeah. Not an overly difficult section of the game. Alright, there's a new enemy right there, the hyena. It doesn't have a card drop, but it does drop a rather interesting body armor called a Knight Suit, which gives you 60 defense and 20 points to your strength, as well as, I think, 20 points to intelligence. It's a really weird armor that boosts more than 2 stats. Sadly, it's just not very good. 20 strength, I mean, come on. The cursed rings we have give us 30 strength and defense each. Granted, we'll never be getting any item drops ever under any circumstance with 2 of them equipped, but, you know, whatever. Alright, let's go into this area. And here's yet another interesting section. Yeah, there are more floating brains, but that's okay, because we got Mercury, we got Serpent. It's actually an interesting section for me, because I always farm that Bloody Sword there and get that card drop. And I usually have a better way of doing this. This is my first time ever doing it with DSS cards and without being able to use a certain better DSS combo for this. But you can skip this section entirely with the brain floats by just using the kicker boots. There. We got a heart max up. And there's another one that we can get on the other side. 2 secrets in 1 room. Oh, great. Yeah, these guys are tough. They have more than 90 health, so we're gonna go back to this. Now, I was hitting the Beast Demon for 36 damage with my luck setup while I was farming those cursed rings. That's a nice amount of damage. Alright. 3-shotting these guys. Which isn't that bad. We're about as strong as can be possibly expected. I gained 3 levels trying to farm these guys, and I gained a 4th one on screen, as you saw. So I'm going to be absolutely massively overpowered when we get to the boss of this area, which I'll probably not show in this segment, because this is going on long enough already. Well, not to you, but for me it is. Now, if you have a way of killing the Bloody Swords in 2 hits without without maximum damage, that's good, because then it makes farming them just a tiny bit easier. Alright, so the Marionette. If they hit you, they're going to curse you. And when you're cursed, you can't attack. Not even your sub-weapon. Okay, there's actually a really good segment to be getting the DSS card from. Because you can easily kill the Bloody Sword there. If you can kill it in 1 hit, well, that's good and all, but you're not going to be able to kill it in 1 hit at this point in the game with a luck setup. So... oh man, I don't want to be back down here. I can't. I can't jump off of that, can I? Nope. No way, no how. The Marionettes do drop a couple of interesting items. They can drop a Cure Curse, which cures Curse, and they can drop a Mind High, which restores 50% MP. If you're ever in a bind, need some extra MP, there you go. Anyway... see here, let's go into this left door. There is nothing, because we cannot move that box out of the way. Nathan, take some goddamn vitamins, you fool. Wait, no, you wimp, that's it. Take a few pointers from Wolfgang, just stuff your face, and there you go. Alright, this Werepanther here, that's yet another enemy with a card drop. I think that's 3 enemies yet again in this video. Thunder... yeah, I'll just spoil it. It's the Thunderbird card, because it's yet another card that's just not very good, but I'll want to get it anyway so I can show it off. The drop from the Bloody Sword is actually quite useful, as I said. But I'll not get that in this segment. Or the Thunderbird card from the Werepanther. We got church bells in the background, which is a nice little aesthetic there, since this is a chapel. Hey, 2 on 1, not fair. You guys are both dis-fucking-qualified. Okay, let's see here. I think you can just barely... yes, you can just barely get up there. Let's see here. Can I do this? There we go. Alright. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Sehr gut. Not sehr gut. I got hits. Because I talk shit. Well, no I didn't. But I did get hit all the same. Damn it! Why? Why are you coming up on the bottom of the screen, huh? That's not fair. Hey, how come... Okay, I'll be back. Well, that was kind of annoying. Not getting knocked down by the, the Thunder Demon, but by my own stupidity. It was not the Thunder Demon that killed me, it was me. Me who killed me. We got skeleton bombers in this room, because I guess KCK wanted to have this room be full of fire-themed enemies. That included enemies that were obsolete as early as the first screen with enemies in it. Another breakable wall, another Gorgon, another life max up. Beautiful stuff, isn't it? Damn it. Can't jump up there. 436 damage. It's just great. Alright. You can die too. You can eat a whip of thorns. Alright. Now, if you fall down there, you gotta climb all the way back up here again. So, don't fall. I don't know why I'm even killing these things. I want to get a heart high, but with the items I have equipped, I will just never get any item whatsoever. And dinner is ready, so that means I gotta stop my recording. I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. I got my dinner right in front of me. I'm not gonna take a bite out of it right now, but I have it there. This is a very cut-heavy segment, I just realized. So, to make it up to you, I will tell you a bit of a funny story about when I got my wisdom teeth ripped out. So, you see all those videos on YouTube and other social media sources about people waking up after having the wisdom teeth ripped out and acting not really at all how they would normally act, because they're still highly intoxicated from all those drugs and stuff they give you to knock you out. Well, I certainly proved them true in my case. I just wake up from the operation, and my mother tells me that it's okay for me to go to sleep. I act all shocked and surprised. Really? Except it didn't really sound like I was saying anything intelligible, because I had a wad of paper in my mouth, apparently. My mother showed me a video of having just woken up from that. And I promptly just fell right back asleep. So yeah, that was super fun. And I just realized that segment was cut less than a minute out from the next save point. Oh man. We're actually at the end of the chapel tower right now, and that's yeah, that means the boss is actually going to be coming up next, which I'm not going to fight in this segment. I will save them for the next, and I'm going to save the game right now, after jumping around the save point like an idiot a few times, badly explaining a story of what happened after I got my wisdom teeth ripped out, and, yeah. I'm gonna end the segment here. You guys have a nice day. I apologize for the segment being kinda awkward, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.